Hi everybody. I want to share 5 simple stress management tools with you today. And this is all part of training our brains just the way that we train our bodies, right? So with our bodies, we know that if we exercise on a regular basis, we become more fit, we become healthier and stronger and all of those things. Our brains are no different. So developing these tools as habits, it's going to help you strengthen your mind and create more automatic positive responses to stress, where we just suffer a little bit less from anxiety and stress over the long haul. So these are important tools. They're also so simple. You won't even believe how simple they are. Every single person can do them. And again, if it doesn't work for you, you can just kind of let it go. But I think most of these are going to help you out quite a bit. The first tip I'm going to share with you is so easy. It seems almost ridiculous. It's softening the belly. Okay, so when we are stressed, we automatically tighten up right here in the center of the body. It's a stress response. It's a normal stress response. And if we can notice it and soften the belly right away, so if you do that right now, you'll notice that instantly it actually feels weird because we're used to pulling the belly in all the time. It makes us feel like we're standing up tall. We think it gives us better posture. We always want to have a strong core. Okay, and all those things are true, but when it comes to stress, we want to really avoid that constant tension in the belly. When we physically relax the belly in that way, we send a direct message to the brain that we're safe and that we're calm. And the brain says, okay, you know what? I'm going to relax. I'm going to chill out a little bit. It's such a simple tool. And the thing that's really interesting about it is that if you ever find yourself in a really bad state, if you're crying, if you're really afraid, and stress is just at a maximum, you'll notice that it's hard to stay in that high stress space if you soften your belly right away. You're going to shift how you feel right away. Okay, so soft belly is my number 1 tip. My number 2 tip is altering the breathing in a way that feels good. So when we're shifting our breathing around, the biggest thing that I want us to stress is that this should never feel forced or unnatural. The breath that I'm going to share with you is my absolute favorite for both insomnia, stress, even just having a very busy mind. You know, when your mind is just all over the place and you can't focus. This is a square breath, and it's going to help you bring yourself into the moment. If it feels forced, again, you can kind of ease back with it a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to imagine a square and that we're breathing along the sides of that square. Okay, so with a soft belly and a nice posture, all we're going to do is breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. So you're imagining yourself coming up along one side of a square. And then when the lungs are full, we're just going to hold the breath for the same amount of time. And then through the nose, we're going to slowly exhale down all the way until the lungs are totally empty. Then we're going to hold the breath. Okay, so we're breathing in for 4, 3, 2, and holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then a slow breath out again for 4, right down to the bottom, with the breath held there at the bottom for a 4 count. Okay, so that is the idea with a square breath. And if it's too much for you at any point, you can shorten those holds. You can do what feels natural, but you'll notice that you kind of calm down right away. It kind of brings you right into the moment. You have something to focus on, and it's helpful for many people. My third tip is a statement that you can kind of keep in your mind all the time. And this is just simply telling ourselves, in this moment, I am okay, right? Because usually when we're really fearful, stressed, nervous, sad, we're focusing on something that has already happened in the past, or we're very worried and we're creating stories about something that hasn't yet happened in the future, right? So if we can bring ourselves into the present moment, we are almost always 100% okay right here in this moment. So for example, right now I could be stressed about something I have to do tomorrow, but right now I'm just sitting on my living room floor with my dogs over here, everything's fine. I've had food today, I'm hydrated, I'm safe, right? So just simply bringing ourselves into the present moment and saying, in this moment, I am okay, right? In this moment, I am okay. Another tool that is great if we can start to develop it and have it become automatic is authentic connection. So noticing sometimes when you get a little bit low or you notice that you've been isolating yourself, either because you're busy or you're sad or even depressed. Authentic connection is something that we're lacking these days, even though we're so hyper connected on social media and online and texting. It's not quite the same as face-to-face interaction. So, because most of us are in self-isolation and this is kind of a crazy time, taking the initiative to actually phone somebody or FaceTime them or getting on Zoom with a small group of friends and having a genuine, authentic connection, this is the stuff that makes us healthy. And again, there's science on this. This isn't just an idea. We need human connection in order to be mentally and emotionally well. Okay, so don't hesitate. And I think, the lower we feel, the less we want to talk to other people. So just moving through the very best that you can, those funny feelings, and just putting yourself out there. Quick phone call with somebody, even 2 minutes, just to say, hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. It makes a really, really big difference. My last tip is maybe one of the best. It's just simply getting in nature. Okay, and then even if you're, staying right on your property, or maybe you can't even go outside for some reason, opening the windows, letting fresh air in, hopefully you are able to go outside, getting outside, taking your shoes off, putting your feet in the grass, smelling the smells of spring or, whatever season it is, being in the fresh air, even when it's not sunny, it shifts our chemistry. It creates those good feeling hormones in the body where we feel happy, we feel well. Okay, really, really important thing that we can do for ourselves, just get outside, breathe in some fresh air. Simple tools you can use. If you have other tools that you want to share with me or any feedback for me, you can always message me in my email at erin@revcore.com or on Instagram at Erin Morahan, ErinMoraghan on Instagram. Okay, good luck and hope your day is as stress-free as it can be.